Fun with layers. Okay, we've opened a new document, and as usual, it's the default Photoshop size. And let's give it a title here. What about layers practice? Because we're going to practice our layers. So again, stretching it out, and we're going to be using the brush tool, the B. So we create a new layer by clicking the little icon, the second from the right at the bottom there, and we're renaming it Man. Now we're going back to our brush, checking our brush size by clicking the down arrow there. You'll notice the hardness is set to 100. We're going to paint in black. You can clearly see that is our foreground color. Let's adjust the size just a little bit more. And there we've got a nice brush. And let's draw our man. This happens to be me when I was younger. You can see I was quite thin in my youth. There's our nice little man on the man layer. Now clicking the type tool, T, we check the font there, and it's a nice size. So again, go ahead and type, but unfortunately the color is blue. So let's click that icon there and change it to black. Then clicking our move tool there on the toolbar at the top, we position man and create our next layer. And this one is going to be tree. Clicking our brush tool, and now we draw a tree. This happens to be the tree that grows outside of my window. I can't really identify the species, but you get the main idea. And then, once again, clicking the type tool and typing tree, you can see the color is black in the menu bar up there. And positioning it in place with the move tool, creating our next layer. And I see I have forgotten to rename it, but never mind, because we are going to draw a house. This isn't an ordinary house, this is my house with my little door there, and unfortunately I have no windows. But never mind, it still keeps the rain out, and this is, of course, house. You notice I click that check when I'm done typing, and that tells Photoshop that I have done typing. Now let's give it some color. And how about we begin with red? So we're gonna click, first change to red. Right there, our foreground color is now red. Then our marquee tool there, and let's draw a box by clicking and dragging. And let's give it a fill. And of course we want the foreground color, which happens to be red. And the box is filled with red, and because it's at the top, it covers what's beneath it, which in this case is the man. So now we are going to put a box above the tree with the marquee tool, clicking and dragging. And this is going to be blue, but let's choose the color in a new way. And we're going to come down here, not to foreground color, clicking that little arrow there, but to color. And we choose blue there. You see it's blue. And now click OK. And it is filled. So we've got right there 2 ways to fill our boxes. And let's do a green box. Green is green. And then selecting our rectangular marquee tool. Let's click and drag. We've got our nice rectangle there. Right there, and this time we'll go back to the way we've chosen colors before, just like that, and edit fill foreground color. Foreground, the before ground. You can think of that as the top color there. So look, where's our man? Where's our tree? Where's our house? They're covered. They're covered because the top layer is the one that shows. So let's drag that red down to the bottom, underneath the man right there. And of course you can see the man. Then let's drag that green beneath the tree so we can see the tree. Sorry, beneath the house, and the blue beneath the tree. Come on, get beneath the tree. There we go. And thus we have our completed first layer exercise. So be sure to do this. And now I'm turning on and off layers by clicking that little eye there. And as you get better in Photoshop, you'll be turning on and off layers all the time. So it's so easy to make a layer visible or invisible just by clicking that little eye. So what a nice introduction to layers with every element on its own separate layer we have created. And now we save our layers practice, and it's time for you to do it. Thank you.